Hello, welcome to my review, and this portion of this video is about the unboxing of the AUXITO, AUXITO brand LED headlight bulbs. These bulbs are sponsored by this company and they were sent to me for me to review. These are for my 2017 Ford C-Max SE hybrid vehicle. These AUXITO headlights come in all different makes and models of vehicles. If you click on my link in the description, it will take you to their website, and you can put in your make and model, and the LED lights, if you are interested, will pop up to reveal which bulbs go into your headlights for your specific vehicle. So go ahead and check that out. This portion of the video is about the unboxing. As you can see here, they came in two because I got my low beam headlights here, and the smaller ones are the high beams. So they are differentiated between a black and a yellow box, which I really like, because if you don't know anything about bulbs, you can get them mixed up. So I really like that. Also, the low beams are bigger in size than the high beams, and so you can also differentiate them between the size of the box itself. But let's go ahead and get right to the unboxing portion of the headlights here. I'm going to start with the low beams here. This company shipped the headlight LED bulbs out very quickly, and they were very communicative. As I look at this box, it's very well made. I do like the design quite a bit. It looks really nice and modern. And both boxes are of a good quality cardboard and seem to be very legit. On the side here, it shows all the different bulbs and which one yours is. So my low beams are an H8, H9, H11, and that's the bulb for the low beams. On the high beams, I got H1, and they mark them for you, and they also mark the color 6500K white, which is really cool. Looking around the box, that's pretty much about it, except for some stuff on the back here. As I unbox the low beams here, it feels very high quality, and really nice thing is they provide some gloves for it, because you're going to want to wear gloves, as you will see in the install portion of my video when I install them on my 2017 Ford C-Max SE hybrid. So that's really nice. They provide gloves in the box. They also provide a little Allen tool in this little packaging here, and some zip ties if you need it, which is really nice. Here are the instructions for the headlight bulbs, which is pretty standard in most things that you buy. And then you come inside and you can see the LED bulb itself, which is really nice. They are packaged very well in this styrofoam packaging, and everything is form fit, so it just fits in there like a glove, as they provided gloves. And it's just really nice packaging. When I take the bulbs out themselves, here we go. They feel a decent weight, which means that they're really good quality, and everything looks to be really solid and really nice on it. As you can see, that's the LED light portion there. And it has fins here for cooling for the LED bulb, so that's really nice, and a little fan to go with that. So it has cooling capacity, which is really nice. I believe these are the 2024 version of the AUXITO LED light bulbs for my 2017 Ford C-Max. This is the newest updated version that they carry, so that's really nice. But everything looks really high quality inside. So let's go ahead and put that back in there and get to the high beam portion of the bulbs. And as you can see, everything just fits right in there perfectly. Again, I'm just going to set everything back as it was put inside, just like so, and slide the box back on itself. So those right there are the low beam LED headlight bulbs. Going on to the high beams, it's the same thing. Very good quality box, very form fitted. Comes with instructions like that, and it has the same styrofoam type of material to keep the headlights in there. Let's go ahead and take these out of the styrofoam. Do not want to touch the bulb itself, but they also have a very good weight to them too, and they also have little fans on the back side, so these are also cool, capacitive, and they got the little vents right here to keep the heat out of the bulb itself. So, and it has the connections right here. Everything looks high quality, guys. These have a really nice weight to them. So these are the AUXITO LED headlight bulbs for the 2017 Ford C-Max SE Hybrid. Go ahead and click on that link in the description that I gave, and it will send you to their website, and you can configure your own vehicle to see what headlight bulbs they provide for your vehicle. In this next part, I'm going to show you how to install these on the 2017 Ford C-Max. So once I put these in here and cover this up like this, we will get to the installation portion of that video. So there they are. Let's get to the installation portion of the video. Here we are at the engine bay of the Ford C-Max. We're going to take off a couple bolts here to remove the headlight. What you're going to need is a T30 triple square, a 3/8 extension, and a 3/8 ratchet here. So go ahead and get those. You can find them in your basic toolbox. I believe there's only two. I will let you know if there's more than that, but there's a bolt here, a T30 here, and then there's a T30 here. Go ahead and remove those, put that in the cowl. The other one. Now I believe this can come out here, and you're gonna have to, there's a little tab right here that goes into the sheet metal of your front fender. What you're going to have to do is you're gonna have to pull up the front fender to remove the little tab here. I can show you. Right there. There's a little tab right there, and it's in the front fender, so you'll just need a little pry tool to remove that tab from the fender, and then your headlight should be able to remove itself to access the low beams and the high beams. All right, let me show you what's going on with this right here. Basically, this, let me get this right here. You just want to push that tab out from the front fender sheet metal right here, and once you get that pulled out this way, then the entire headlight will be able to move out, and you'll have that removed and be able to access a lot easier the low beams and the high beams in the headlight. Now I'll just move this over here so that you can see what I'm working with. These are the low beams here, and these are the high beams. So The high beams are the closest beams to the middle of your front bumper or the middle of your engine bay here. The low beams here are in the middle of the headlight assembly. So you can just remember that. If you need to double check that, you can turn your headlights on in your car and then turn the headlights on and also turn the high beams on and off, and then you can tell which ones are which. Okay, I got my low beams ready here from AUXITO, and I'm going to be putting it in here. I grabbed a little pick tool just in case I needed it. I don't know if I'm going to need it, but I'm going to try removing this, which I guess I didn't need it, but it's always good to have a pick tool anyways. Set that there. So you're just going to set this to the side. Do not lose that. And then you're going to have access to your low beam here. Now what you're going to want to do is look at the low beam and see how it's oriented. It looks like this low beam has a little plug inside it. So you're going to remove the little clip to the plug, and it unplugs just like so. Very easy. Remove that plug out of the way. Now you're going to look at your low beam, and it looks like it's a turn. It's a turnstile. Let me put this up here. Okay. So I'm going to turn this, that turned counterclockwise, guys. So you turn that counterclockwise and it just pulls out like so. You're going to set that to the side here. Grab your new low beam bulb after that's sitting there and inspect it. See what's going on. Now this new AUXITO low beam bulb has a different wire for it and a transistor, it looks like, so that it doesn't overheat or anything like that or blow a fuse. It looks like the connection is the same there. Okay. So I'm going to remove that, just making sure that the connection was the same, and I'm going to install this into its little spot here, and you're going to want to line these up. As you can see them, they have the little tabs here as well. Once you have your bulb, you're going to line up the tabs that you find on your bulb here to the tabs that you find in the headlight housing there. Do not, just make sure that you do not, and there it is, just like so, that you do not touch the LED portion or hit it on any of the metal parts or plastic parts on the headlight, because you don't want to damage it. Then you're going to line the tab up here with the tab up on the top there on the factory wiring. Connects. Then you're going to just slide all this inside the headlight housing. Secure it all. And then you're going to take your little rubber that you took off here and put the cover back on, and there you go. The low beams are now installed in the car. What I like to do at this point is I like to turn the car on, make sure that the low beam headlight works. So let's go ahead and do that. After you have installed your bulbs, if you got the low beams and the high beams, go ahead and install them both. If you only got one, go ahead and install that. The installation is going to be exactly opposite of the removal. So now from here, you just double check that you have both your covers on. From here, you just slide everything on in. Off camera, I put the headlight back in here and everything lined up. It just takes a little bit of finagling. And once you get this lined up here, then you just kind of push it into place. Check all of your corners, making sure that everything is lined up with the car. It's all good to go. Now you're just going to repeat the same thing for the other side, removing the headlight, installing the bulbs, and then putting the headlight back in, and then you're gonna have brand new LED headlights in your Ford C-Max, which is pretty awesome. That is how you install the headlights on your 2017 Ford C-Max. I believe that's for all the years as well. Unfortunately, I was also sent high beam headlights for this car, but they did not line up correctly with the high beams in this headlight here. They are a different high beam style, so I'm going to have to contact AUXITO and let them know that the ones that I was sent according to the configuration on their website was incorrect. And so I think, you know, as far as the configuration is concerned with their website, in my case, the high beams were incorrect. It's the wrong bulb size that came out of the factory location according to the ones that they sent me, which is weird because on other channels here on YouTube, the high beam bulbs for the headlights are completely different than the one that I have on my 2017. So they must have switched the headlight bulb style. I don't know when they switched it, in between the years that they made the Ford C-Max here in the United States. I do not know when. I'll have to do some research on them, and then I'll have to let AUXITO know about that. But as far as the installation, it's very simple. As you saw, removal of the headlight is probably the most difficult thing. And now in this next portion of the video, I'm going to do a compare and contrast of the low beam headlights between the old halogens and the new LEDs. So let's get right to that portion of the video.